It's a story in the book of Genesis about a man named Abraham who has a wife named Sarah. She's apparently a beautiful woman. And in the land where they live, which is the land of Canaan, a famine breaks out. In other words, there's no food. There's a drought, a famine, and so they decide they have to leave that country and go down to Egypt where there is food to be able to keep their family, their flocks, their herds, their servants, and all that alive. So on their way, they have this conversation because Abraham is aware that in Egypt, the system, the rules, the legal system says that if the Pharaoh who rules Egypt sees a woman that he thinks is beautiful, he can just take her as his own. Whether she's married or not doesn't really matter. He can just take her and decide that she's going to be his wife. And if she is married, he can just kill her husband. So on the way, Abraham and Sarah are talking about this, and Abraham convinces Sarah, when you get to Egypt, please lie and tell them you're my sister, because otherwise I could be in danger because of your beauty. Sure enough, they get to Egypt, and the Pharaoh takes Sarah as his wife, and this whole lie takes place. But the bigger part of the story for me is this. Is it possible to have a system that's so messed up that it makes good people make bad choices? You know, in this particular story in the Bible, Abraham and Sarah make a bad choice because the system in Egypt is so messed up, it's so unjust, to be able to just take someone's wife and kill them just because you like the wife, that it actually makes them make a bad choice. Is it possible that in our culture, in America, there are systematic things that are so messed up that literally they make people make bad choices? Are we willing to actually change the system? Are we willing to step in as Christians and be part of the solution? What are we willing to do to make the system better, even if it costs us?